We back, baby. Coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Back, baby. It's official. Like a referee with a whistle. We back, baby. Yes, sir. It's official. Tell me where you're from when you come in. Like the video, share the video, all that good stuff. It's Friday, baby. I don't know what time it is. I'm doing good. Top speed reviews. I'm doing good. Better than most. You dig. Better than most. Yeah. How you doing? Top speed reviews. Tell me how you doing. Huh? I'm back from Los Scandalous. You know, I was out of town for a couple days. If you've been following me. I haven't gave girls any money lately. Well, that's good. Keep your money in your pocket. Invest your money. Invest your money in you. Invest your money in assets, resources. That's where your money should be going. Invest your money in you, resources, assets, things that's going to bring you more money. That's a better strategy. Top speed. That's where you should be. If you want to give your money away, that's where your money should be going. Unfortunately, most women are not good investments. Oof, sad but true, you know. I'm just saying, you know. So like the video, share the video. Tell me where you're from when you come in. And the question is tonight, where do you get your relationship dating advice from? And has it worked? What kind of results have you gotten with your dating and relationship advice? Where did it come from? And tell me, how's it working? How's it working for you? Now, I have a pretty good idea where you got some of your bad dating advice from. But I want to know straight from you, straight from the horse's mouth, where did you get some of your dating advice from? And P.S. and by the way, call in 800-315-8203. Matter of fact, I haven't paid my phone. Holy shit. 800-315-8203. Because there's a lot of bad advice out here these days. And And this is part of the reason why a lot of people are confused, don't really have anybody to talk to, don't know where to go. They're struggling. They're trying to figure out by themselves on how they're supposed to handle things. They're listening to women. Some guys be like, hey, maybe if I just listen to what she says, happy wife, happy life, that'll fix things. That don't work either. See, listening to a woman is probably the biggest mistake you can make. Because, see, women base things on how she feels at the moment. And that could change next week. Just because she feels a certain type of way, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the best approach you should take. Which one of my books should I start with? I said Love Can't Wait. Yeah, I think Love Can't Wait, because Love Can't Wait is more of I talk about the psychology behind men and women. Yeah, the first book, The Chicken's Guide to Having Women Beg for You, Sex, Lust, and Lies, it's more of a socially speaking type book. A lot of stories, a lot of things that I do socially. And Love Can't Wait, it's an extension of my first book. I talk about the psychology behind certain things. Why women respond to this. Why women respond to these types of words. How to shift your mindset. How, I talk about a lot of stuff that most books, unfortunately, they don't talk about. It's like people just don't write about it. They don't talk about it. Yeah, what up? Yeah, I dropped a couple videos this week in the Patreon. Yeah, so I've been I've been out of town, so I had time to sit around and contemplate on what video I should be dropping next based on the feedback and questions that I've been getting lately. So here's the link to the paperback book, Love Can't Wait. Andy. Yeah, so I've been dropping. How many videos did I drop this week? 2, 3? Yeah, I think 3 videos. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 3 of them this week. You're welcome. Yeah. What up? Good evening. It's nighttime maybe it's evening time where you're at. It's nighttime where I'm at. It's 9 o'clock. I'm back on the East Coast. And the West Coast, that time difference had me all messed up, man. That 3 hours makes a big difference, man. Yeah, I'm back in Atlanta, but I was in LA for the past couple of days. That 3 hour time difference makes a huge difference, man. That had me all messed up. It's been like at say in LA at 9 o'clock. At 7, 8, 9 o'clock, I'm sleepy over there, man. Because I feel like, because when it's 7 o'clock, I feel like it's 10 o'clock. I throw my whole sleep cycle off. I was ready to go, man. I'm like, yo, this is at 7 o'clock, I'm sleepy. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man. 8, 9 o'clock, I'm sleepy over there, man. I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to go back home, man. I've never thought I would say this, but I was ready to come back to Atlanta. Oh, oh man. Yo, LA is La La Land. I can't. It was what 4 days over. Well, 5 days over there. LA's La La Land, man. What has happened to LA? Hey, man, LA wasn't like that in the 90s. Something has happened to LA, man. You got people are like walking zombies over there. Like, what's going on over here, man? Hippie town. That's all it is. Hippies. Full of hippies. Hippies and weirdos. What's going? And then it's chilly in LA too. That's another thing. Well, it's warm weather at this time of year. I'm over there, man. I'm like, yo, I need a jacket. It's cold out here. I mean, I left Atlanta. It's like 65. So they said it's 75 in LA. Man, I got to LA. Yo, I need a jacket, yo. This don't feel like no 75. And plus it's windy outside. Oh, yo, man. I feel like I was bamboozled, man. The women were cool. A lot of flat butts over there. That's what I saw. There's a lot of flat butts over there. It wasn't like that in the 90s, man. I don't know what happened. I mean, I didn't go everywhere in LA, but I'm saying in the hotel, and I went down the street, Culver City shopping center, the mall, and a couple other spots. But it's flat butts everywhere. Flat butts rule, LA. I'm like, come on, what's really going on? I saw you in that LAX airport broadcasting. No, I was actually in Austin, Texas then. I was in Austin, Texas at that time. I had a layover, like a couple hour layover. I'm glad you're dropping them, bro. I'll be riding my 18-wheeler. Good game, good to hear, especially early in the AM. I went out the loop. You did? You go to LA? Yeah. Yeah, I went to LA for a conference. Yeah, LA, the temperature got down in the 50s, at nights. You need a jacket, yo. Let me tell you where it was warm at. Austin, Texas. That's where it was warm at. Yeah, that's where it was warm in Texas. Austin, Texas. LA was chilly every day, except when it's time for me to leave. I knew that was going to happen. I told somebody it was going to be like that. I said, it's going to be warm when it's time for us to leave, bro. Watch. What's really going on here, man? And plus, I met some pretty cool people out there, regardless of the weather and the flat butts. That's all good, man. But I even asked a couple guys that's from LA, born and raised there. I said, yo, what's up with the flat butts, yo? What's going on? He was like, man, I don't know, man. They started laughing because they knew it was some truth to that. And where the black people at in LA, man? Black people's scarce out there. Where the black people at? Wait, what the hell going on, man? What? I'm the same, man. Nothing against anybody else, any other group of people, but yo, what happened? Well, they moved away, I guess. I mean, I know there's a lot of people from California here in Atlanta, New York, Charlotte, Austin, Dallas, Houston, and I know a lot of them live out in Lancaster and out in Orange County and places like that. But boy, it's scarce. You know, I'm like, jeez. Did you pass by Randy Donuts? I don't know. Maybe I did. I wasn't really looking for a donut shop. You should have passed by 6th Street downtown LA to see how bad the homeless problem is. Well, I saw that in the 90s, Apple Mac. I didn't even go downtown. You know, that's kind of far. Plus, you know, I didn't have a car. I don't have a car. I'm using Uber. So, you know, everything is far. You know, I didn't go far like that. I'm rolling Uber. Yeah, everybody got flat butts. I didn't even see a lot of black women. That's the thing, Apple Mac. I didn't see a lot of black women. And the ones that I did see, they're either skinny or overweight, fat. So I didn't even see a lot of black women. I didn't see a lot of black people, period. Well, I didn't go to Compton. I don't even know how far that is. Really, I don't know. I wish next time I'll just rent a car. Next time. If there is a next time. That's right. You gotta have a car there. Yeah, Uber ain't gonna work in LA. You gotta have a car. Things is just too far away not to have your own transportation. Because I was asking people, hey, how far is downtown from the hotel? They're like, oh man, that's like 45 minutes to an hour. I'm like, oh man, that's, you know. So that means you didn't sweet Mac a bitch, one of them flat booty chicks. Nah, I don't do the flat butts. Nah, I don't. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Nothing. Hey, man, that's just my preference. I'm sorry, ladies. You know. Man, you can't see LA in an Uber. Man, you should go broke. LA too big. I rented a car and got lost every night for hours, but I had fun. I was black up in Palmdale. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard, yeah, a lot of them Palmdale, Lancaster, what they said, certain parts of Orange County. I heard they way out there, man. That's what I heard. Yeah. But I don't know LA well. Long Beach, yeah. I don't know the area well. So I tried to get I tried to call somebody. I tried to get her to pick me up, but I couldn't. I couldn't. It didn't happen. So oh well, you know. Well, I mean, I don't know anybody that live in Compton, so I would never go there. You know, I don't even know how far that is from. I'm like near the airport. I'm near LAX at the Hyatt Hotel. So I don't know. I wouldn't know where. Even if I wanted to go to Compton, I wouldn't know how to get there anyway. Plus, I don't know anybody to stay out there, so it would be like, what I'm going out there for? Hey, you need a local show you around LA because you don't want to wander in the wrong hood wearing the wrong shit. Yeah. Plus, the area is huge, so and it's all scattered, all spread it out. So I really don't, you know, even the people that I met at the conference, I was asking them, hey, you know this area? Because I want to get some, we want to eat some food that's different from what we've been eating over the past 2 days. And even they didn't even know the airport area. They don't even know the LAX area, so because they live in like North Hollywood or another lady said she lived downtown. Um, uh, and some other area, you know. So nobody lives by the airport, basically, that I met. Everybody seemed to live downtown or Hollywood. Or North Hollywood. So, that's how it was, man. I was just lucky because I was there all the wrong shit. People knew I wasn't from there. Took pity on me. I didn't realize it till I was well, as far as well, I had on a white shirt. I didn't have on no red or blue or I just had on a white shirt. Pretty much, pretty much every day. I had on a white shirt or and a black jacket. So even if I did go into a a gang territory or whatever, I still had on neutral colors. So uh, but not, wasn't a big deal. Wouldn't be a big deal. I've been in neighborhoods like that in the past. So it's like you know they can tell if you ain't from there. You know, obviously you ain't from here. Well, people can tell that you're not from here. They can tell. I have a question. Do you think I'm, I'm telling my son right to not before head over here for his new girlfriend? He just started dating. Yeah, that's right. That's good advice. Should not fall head over heels. What he should do is enjoy the moment, enjoy the time that they spend together. That's what he should do. It's easy to fall head over heels because it's a really unnatural thing. When people, in the beginning, people are bonding, you're vibing, you're having a good time. This doesn't happen all the time. So that's why it's so easy to fall head over heels. It doesn't happen on a regular. It doesn't happen every week. It doesn't happen every day. So it's easy to fall head over heels. Enjoy the time being spent together. That's what he should do. That's what your son should do. You know? That's some good advice. Well, there's a lot of bad advice out here too, boy. Whew. My goodness. That was a like the video. A lot of bad advice out here. Yeah, I ran into Les Brown, at the hotel. This is the funniest thing. And P.S. by the way, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna drop the link in here real quick. Yeah, I ran into Les Brown at the hotel. This is the funniest thing, man. I'm gonna tell you about it in a second. We were coming out, me and my man, we were coming out the hotel at 7. It was almost 8 o'clock. It was almost 8 o'clock. And we were going to get breakfast, right? In the front of the hotel. And him and his daughter were standing in the front of the door. And we were walking out, right? So I seen him from behind, and my man was like, yo, that's Les. And I was like, oh, that is him. Oh, shit. Because, I don't really like taking pictures, and I don't be wanting to bother people like that because I know that they get approached all the time. So I'm kind of like, my man, he wanted to take a picture. So I'm like, all right, okay, whatever. So I walked up beside Les. I said, good morning. And I said, hey, we was in the event. We saw you speak yesterday. Or last night, really. And he was like, oh, that's cool. Right? So he's like, hey, let me get y'all cards. Right? So I didn't have no card. I didn't have no business card. Well, man, he had one. I said, hey, I ain't got. So he was like, hey, let's get a picture. So he took a picture with my man. And I was like, he said, come on, man, just take the picture. So he took the picture with my man's phone, took both pictures, got in the car, and that was it. That was it. All that happened in less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, man. Because they were catching a flight to where they were going at? I think man, I forgot where they were going at. But all that happened in less than 2 minutes, man. Yeah, that was funny. That was a funny story, man. That happened. I wasn't ready ready to take the picture, none of that. I didn't. That was crazy, man. But that was cool though. That was my first time seeing him speak or seeing him in person. So it was all good. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. I posted like 2 or 3 pictures on there from the being in LA. Yeah, I met this one chick. I think I'm gonna bring her on. Yeah, we kind of hit it off. I don't know. I think physical over rule mental. mental when it comes to young sex. My advice is much more. I think physical overrules mental when it comes to young people. I guess my advice is much more controversial. Yeah, I would agree with that. When it comes to younger young people, yeah, I would agree with that because their minds is not fully developed yet. So, they're they say the flesh is weak. So the younger people, especially if they're teenagers, they're gonna go off more on looks than anything. So yeah, I would agree with that. Les still making that paper? Yeah. Let's say you get 50,000 a talk. Yeah, he's still getting money out here. That's one of the best. He's best that ever done it out here, man. Ever done it. As far as talking that talk on stage, you know. Gotta give it up to him, man. Yeah, but it was nice meeting him, man. It was fun. I didn't anticipate meeting him off stage like that. And a lot of times, man, you don't know really how. A lot of people are not approachable in public. A lot of people are not approachable. You might see them on stage, and if you see them out on the street, like walking or something like that, there's some people you can't approach, man. Some people they're not approachable like that. You know. And I understand. Yeah, I understand because they get approached all the time. And people have hidden agendas and, people, they put up a wall. And this is why a lot of people have security. They have bodyguards and security. So I understand. That's why I'm not so quick to approach public figures like that and celebrities like that. So I understand. I get it. You know. But if you do approach, don't don't flip out. A lot of people like groupies, they'll see somebody and they'll lose it. They'll be like, "Oh, I'm such a big fan." They'll start jumping up and down, grabbing on the person. That don't do it. Like, don't do that. you know. What I mean is most young guys when they first start having sex and danger of becoming instant simps. I suggest that dad introduce him and coach him in a way that prevents him from being a sucker. Yeah, I agree. I agree. He's still married to Gladys Knight. Who's still married to Gladys Knight? I didn't know he was married to Gladys Knight. Yeah, that's a new one on me. I didn't know he was married to Gladys Knight. Oh, I didn't know that. No, they're not. They're not married. He's not married now. I know that much. He said he was single, but he didn't mention who he was married to. So all I know, his daughter was with him. His oldest daughter. that was on stage. She's actually she's a speaker too, just like him. Yeah, I forgot her name, man. I think it's what is her name? Man, it's I forgot her first name, man. It's a common name too, man. It's not an unusual name. I just can't remember. Yeah. Yeah, man, but it was cool, man. You know, yeah, I don't think I would go back to LA again for a conference, so you know. Yeah, LA is kind of LA is kind of like La La Land. It's very passive aggressiveness there. You know, everyone's kind of like doing their own thing. They're like walking zombies. People are not sure what they want to do or where they're going. I'm like, you got to get out. You're in the way. You got to get out the way. I know what I want to do. You get out the way. Let us. You know, it's like people are very unsure of what they trying to do or want to do. A lot of people are like, I mean, they're like this. That's what's weird. You know, I'm like, it's a completely different world compared to being on the East Coast. On the East Coast, we don't really got time to be confused about anything. And on the West Coast, it seems they got time to be confused and all over the place. And you know, it's like it's a lot of distractions over there that I've seen too. Now I'm like, look, you know, I don't know what you're trying to do, but yeah, no. It's what we're doing over here. It's what I'm doing today. What up, Walter Payton? You know, but it was a good experience. Is I couldn't live there though. I couldn't live in LA. And another thing I noticed about LA, lots of cameras. Cameras are everywhere in LA. Cameras are everywhere. I'm like, for real. Cameras are in the elevators. Cameras are everywhere in LA. I've never seen so many cameras in my life. Cameras are everywhere. They don't have cameras like that. I've never seen so many cameras like that. That's like, what are we under surveillance? They got cameras in the elevator. They got cameras in the stairwells. They got cameras everywhere. And like one thing, man, everywhere, every building we went to, the AC's blasting. So it might be 60, 65 degrees outside, cold, chilly. Inside the building, the AC, the thermostat, 60, freezing. I'm like, what are you trying to do? Man, it's cold as shit in here. And people, like when we got in the Uber, it's 60 degrees outside. We get in the car, they got the AC on, blasting. Every car, daytime, nighttime, it don't matter. So what I was like, I asked one of the Uber drivers, I said, yo, you're not cold? He was like, no. I was like, yo, I'm cold back here, yo. He kind of started laughing because he's like, you must not be from here. No, I'm not from here. He said, oh, okay, I understand. He said, where, they kind of used to that, it being chilly, then it being warm and be chilly, then every place you go is cold. I mean, I've never in my life turned the AC on in the car when it's 60, 65 degrees outside. I've never done that before. I would never consider living in LA. I prefer the Bay Area, Oakland. But now that I'm older, I want to be somewhere overlooking the ocean with no neighbors. Those cameras must help the police out there for crime. Well, yeah, I would think. All them damn cameras. You can't get away with anything out there. So all them damn cameras, shit, some camera's gonna see you. You trying to do a crime out in the streets. No way to hide. God damn. I've never seen cameras like that. They're everywhere. That's why in the summer, when the temperature rises to 88, 90, they lose their mind. Same way in San Francisco. Yeah, the heat does run people crazy. That's been proven. Winter times, less crime. Too cold to be doing crime out in the street. And if you got to do a crime during the winter, do it inside. Yeah, that's the strategy. Too cold to do crime out in the street during the winter time. 25 degrees, 35 degrees out there, man, it's too cold, man. Ain't nobody robbing no stores, no gas station if it's 25 degrees outside. No way. So we're going to hear about some fool trying to steal an Amazon store with an entire ceiling of cameras. Yeah, well, I don't know what Amazon going to do. You think it's going to be Amazon stores? It could be. They got the warehouses popping up everywhere. So, hey, you just never know. They bought Whole Foods. So, it might be an Amazon store coming to a city near you in the future. You just never know. Black folks hate the rain and snow. Streets safe during the winter. Yeah. Now, you know what's crazy? Whenever I meet a black person that say they like the winter, first thing I ask, hey, where you from? Where you from? This is rare, And Amazon will make stores like I don't know what, like Sam's. Yeah, they probably will. It'll probably be a membership, type deal. I believe if Amazon come up with stores, it's probably gonna be like Sam's. The membership card type deal. That would make sense. Amazon now have store with no attendance where you see an app, get in. All you do is pick up your M and leave, and it automatically charges you. Oh yeah. I heard about that in Seattle, in Tacoma, right? Seattle or Tacoma, one of them towns. Yeah, they already got Amazon stores. Yeah, I heard about that in either Tacoma or Seattle, someplace like that. Oh, they got them in San Francisco. But I heard they got some in either Seattle or Tacoma, Washington. I heard about it. Or they had a commercial a couple months ago, if I'm not mistaken. Now you can walk into the store. Basically, it's an app. The app picks up everything that you walked outside with, and it automatically charges you. Yeah. Yeah, I saw, I think it was either a video or a commercial. Either or. You know, I thought that was pretty slick. Walmart just changed up where they just got rid of half the cashier aisles and added more. So, yeah, I saw the same thing here. Apple Mac, Walmart, they got a lot of self-checkout aisles now. They got rid of like half of cashiers. I saw that here last week. Last week they did that. Same thing. They're probably doing that at all the stores. Yeah, they turn a lot of the cashier spots into self-checkouts. I saw that last week. You know what that means? A lot of people losing their jobs. They're losing their jobs, man. They have to lay them off. Yeah. A lot of people losing their jobs, man. Got to lay them off. A lot of them women ain't gonna be giving you a hard time now. Women lose their job, boy. They submissive then. Oh boy, you can get them now, boy. When they lost the job, oh boy, they be calling you. They be acting nice, like, well, how are you? It's been a long time. Like, what? I ain't heard from you in 8 months. One cashier at night over 2 years ago. Oh, women be nice if they lost the job. Oh, maybe they're nervous at work. Uh-oh. Oh boy, they're nice. Oh, how are you? It would be nice to see you. It's been such a long time. You're like, what? She ain't never talked like that before. That money get low. Oh boy. That money get low. Oh man, that boy, it'd be like, oh, it's a new woman. Damn man. They change up on you, boy. A lot of women are like that. Yeah, they'll rub your feet. Well, all kind of stuff going on. Hey, well, what are you doing later? I'm like, yeah, nothing. I'm just home chilling. Well, do you mind if I come over? You know, and I'll bring my clothes if you want to. You know, whoa, holy moly, man! I didn't have to ask. God, good God Almighty, doesn't get any better than this, man. Man, I feel like a celebrity. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. You're like, man, God, man, this is the life. Yeah, she ain't gonna tell you what's going on, you know. But you know something going on. She wasn't acting like this before in the past. So I always say, enjoy the moment. Enjoy the time being spent together. Because you really don't know what's behind it. So don't be thinking about the next time y'all get together and thinking down the line and thinking about a relationship. Don't be thinking about all that stuff. Enjoy the moment. Because that's all you got. That's some good advice. I've been working on a new chick trying to add to my team. It looks like the older I get, the hornier I feel. I'm almost 43-year-old, and that I want to. Yeah, that's pretty normal. The older you get, yeah, that's pretty normal. I'm like that too. The only difference is, you got to have a lot of discipline, boy. I'm telling you. Let me tell you the best thing. This is just my opinion. You might think differently. The best thing about being an older guy is you have the best of both worlds. You got the younger girls and the girls your age. I'm telling you. And if you live long enough, you'll be able to see a lot of stuff the young girls do. It's so obvious that they're interested. That's what's so funny. It's so obvious that they're interested. And some of them not going to say anything because they're waiting on you to say something. But a lot of times, it's not the best time to say something. I mean, it's like, especially in the job environment. The job environments, that's a little, it's a little sticky situation there. We got to be careful with these jobs. I think a couple of weeks ago, I was just walking. Just walking. I don't know where I was walking at. And some random woman just said, hey, she said, hey, she grabbed me by the arm. Now I'm walking in the opposite direction. I'm walking towards her. She's walking towards me. We're going in the opposite direction. She said, hey. She grabbed me by the arm and said, hey, smile. It's a warm day. I'm like, who's this damn lady grabbing me? I've seen her a couple of times. I'm like, what the hell? This doesn't happen all the time. So I kind of got caught off guard. I wasn't even paying attention to the lady like that. And then, another lady, you work these jobs, you see the same people all the time, every day, basically. And, you can tell, I can tell, somebody said good morning, hello, whatever. There's some women put a little extra, like good morning. I'm like, whoa, what? Whoa, you have a lot of energy every morning. Most people will be like, oh, good morning. You keep it moving. But you got some people like, good morning to you. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. I'm like, whoa, man, your energy is off the charts. And it's like that every day. I'm like, oof, man, oof. I'm like, oof. And then they'll see you maybe inside the building or something like that. And then they'll be like, hey, I didn't get your name. What's your name? I'm like, holy shit. I've seen these women like coming in or something like that or whatever. But inside the building, it's like, whoa, shit. Because I'm in my zone, minding my own business. So if she's touching you, oh man, come on, man. Hey, let me tell you something. Women don't touch anything that they don't like. The average woman, if she ain't attracted to it or don't like how it looks, she ain't touching it. So to keep that in mind. So whenever a woman is touching on you, you be like, holy shit. That's 3/4 of the law. Touching is 3/4 of the law. Keep that in mind. Now, you got some women, they'll fake it. But even if she's faking it, if you shake her hand or you touch her, you'll be able to tell if she's faking or not. regardless of who's touching who. But women, if they don't touch anything that they don't like, forget about it. Forget about it. I don't care, young girl, old girl, whatever. You better believe it. Did I smile? Well, I'm always smiling. Yeah, I know the game. A lawsuit, a lawsuit for her touching me, right? I know, right? That's funny. Yeah, I mean, some random woman. I'm like, oh, I didn't even look at her until she grabbed my arm. I'm like, oh, I seen you before. Like, damn, woman. You know, some women, I think, forget where they are sometimes. We on the job. We ain't out. This ain't your free time. You can't be grabbing me like that. You know, you can't be grabbing me on the job like that. I mean, she grabbed me like kind of, aggressively. Like, whoa, what's going on there? Where is this going? I'm like, hey, man, when I'm on the job, I don't want people to know that I'm making advances towards any other women in the building. Boy, that's a mistake. I don't want guys to know that I'm making advances. I don't even want them to know that women like me in there. Because based on my experience, this is where there's a lot of politics on these jobs. A lot of people laying up with each other on the low. You never know who you might be on somebody's turf. One of these women. You never know, especially if you're a new guy, a new employee. I mean, I'm like, hey, man, I don't know. I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I just want to stay in my lane. That's it. I hate the females on the job that tease. They say good morning and touch you on the shoulder. Some give you a look, but watch out. It's a trap. As soon as you hit on them, it's harassment. Oh yeah. See, here's how I avoid that trap. I don't make any advancements towards a woman on the job. It has to be so obvious. She can look at me all day long, touch me all day long, but it has to be so obvious that it'll be a mutual thing, and then I'll say something that could be taken. It could be taken either way. It won't be something that's direct. I might throw out something, I might throw out a question just to see how she responds. And a lot of times, a lot of women, they have boyfriends and husbands. But a lot of times they'll come out and tell you they got a boyfriend or husband just to see how you respond. And what I usually do, I don't respond to, if she says she got a boyfriend or husband, I don't respond to it at all. I just keep, I'll change the subject and start talking about something else. And just because you got a boyfriend or husband, that doesn't mean she ain't down for the get down. She just want to see how you respond. You know, maybe if you respond negatively or in a way that she don't like, she'll be like, well, he ain't the one. Because I ain't trying to break up with my boyfriend. Just to have something on the side. A lot of times she's just testing you out. Just to see how you respond. And most women, they're not going to approach you like that unless the attraction is high. I mean, it has to be so obvious. Unless the attraction is high, you know. And plus, you don't have to get the phone number the first time you talk to her. You can get the phone number the next time you see her, or the time after that. Because if you see this person all the time, every day, yeah, it's like you don't have to get the phone number the first time. Just keep following up like a good salesman. Keep following up with her. Next day you see her, same routine. Oh, good morning. How you doing today? Blah, 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 whatever. But now you know her name now. You know her name because y'all introduce each other. You know where she's from, how long she's been working there. You know she got a boyfriend or husband. And P.S. by the way, there's no such thing as a girlfriend or boyfriend. You know, let's just be clear. Either you're married or you're single. There's no such thing as a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Let's stop playing games. I explained that in a previous video. When you go to court, nobody's talking about a girlfriend and a boyfriend. I've never heard it. Let's just be real. That's just something somebody made up and say, hey, I'm dating this guy. He's my boyfriend. He's your boyfriend for now. It's his turn until somebody else comes along or until he decides to take things to the next level, which would be marriage. Or the next guy comes along and decides to take things to the next level. That's it. There's only two options. Really. So women are not complicated. They're not really. They their emotions drive them. That's how it is, really. If you can make a woman feel good, feel better about herself, forget about it. It's over. Now, here's the key. You have to get her attention and keep her attention long enough to do that. And that's a skill within itself. If you can't keep her attention long enough, nothing's gonna work. She ain't trying to hear it. She's not gonna hear anything you're trying to say if you can't keep her attention long enough. And God knows, boy, in this day and time, there's a lot of distractions out here. There's a lot of distractions out here. So that can be easier said than done. But nothing happens until you hit that. You can have the best talk game in the world. And that helps. That helps. You're trying to reel her in like a reeling rod. Words pull people in, pull women in. That helps. No doubt about it, having a good mouthpiece. But when you hit it, how are you going to hit it? You know, that's a $1 million question. Is it going to be 5 minute man or 10 minutes or 30 minutes? What she going to get? You going to make her scream? What you going to do? That's a question you have to that's what you have to decide. And it's not the same with all women, I'm not saying you should knock every woman's back out. I'm not saying that. I'm not even saying you should make every woman scream. I'm not saying that either. But I don't think everybody should get the same treatment. That's all I'm saying. I know about a month ago I had sex 5 days in a row with my wife, 1 day, the other 4 days my girlfriend. All right, Trump, you can tell if they speak to you a little extra. It's a sign. Yeah, they speak like a little bit more energy. That's how you know that, hey, there's something going on here. And that if it happens more than one time, and this consistently, that's when it's like, okay, yeah. But on these jobs, it's so structured. It's kind of hard to really talk to the people, especially if they're somebody's in another department. And one wrong move, that could be it. Because there's no room for error on these jobs. None. One wrong move, you could be out of there. And that's just how it is. If she's touching, that's a major sign. Yeah, but she know all she has to do is cry and get shit her way. Yep, one question off the top of her. Did you see Simon Valentine outfit she wore during the pitch? I say that outfit was calculated. Nah, I didn't see that. What? Simon who? I don't know who the hell that is. Simone? Simone. I don't know who that is. Throwing out what pitch? I don't know who that is, Appleman. Yo, I don't look at TV, bro. Shit. Break her back. The direction of dating is very similar to getting a job interview. I don't know about that. That kind of varies. It just depends on who's giving the interview, really, and what company. It depends on a lot of different things, man. But I don't know about that. See, the dating, there's no rules in dating. I can make my own rules. So in the interviewing process, as far as companies, everyone's doing the same thing for the most part. The only companies that's not doing the same thing are the biggest companies out here, like Google, Microsoft. They're doing something, Amazon, they're doing something totally different from the majority of other companies. But dating is no rules. Now, there's a lot of followers in dating. Yeah, because we're both elevated. Well, yeah, but there's no rules, though. There's no list on the paper saying you got to do this, got to ask this question. That's how it is in that interview. They have the questions written down that they want to ask everybody that comes up in there. So it's not dating. It's not like that. There's no written rules. Maybe it's unwritten rules if you want to say that, but you know, it depends on the individual, I guess. Better be more than 10 minutes, in my opinion. Yeah, 10 minutes, you got to be more than 10. I agree. What up, Tommy? Yeah, like the video. Share the video. I've been on here hour and 11 minutes, baby. Don't got that janky internet service no more. I got rid of them, man. I got Comcast now. I got that janky internet service, man. Google was janky. Man, I guess they got to work out the, I don't know, the bugs or kinks or whatever. It's fast, but it ain't reliable. When I had the Google internet service, when I used to do live videos like this, this whole signal would just drop. Then I had to log off and start all over again, or just shut the whole thing down. I'm like, yo, what? Come on, man. Y'all got to do better than this. You know, come on. I don't know, man. You know? If I worked around women, I would be scared as hell to say too much to her, hoping she doesn't take it the wrong way. Well, you know, a lot of this stuff you gotta feel them out. You know, as far as how you say things, you gotta feel it out. You know, unfortunately, man, some stuff can't be taught. It just has to be experienced. And a lot of stuff is trial and error. It's like there's some stuff you just can't teach your sons or your daughters if you got them. Some stuff they're going to have to experience on their own. I mean, even if you tell certain people certain things, give them step by step, you tell them this is psychology behind this and that, they still won't get it. They still not going to get it until they have the experience. Just not. There's some people who pick up on it. They'll understand. But there's a certain percentage of people, they're just not going to get it. And the reason why, because they're not open. They're not open. They're closed off. Too much baggage, you know. They've been beat up in life. Women file sexual harassment claims on the managers all the time at work, but they never win because the guy in charge came up with the managers and always blocked them. Yeah, that happens. That definitely happens a lot. So call up. If you got questions, I got answers. Yeah, that definitely happens a lot. The only way women win cases is if it's recorded. For the most part, if it's recorded or they have a witness or something like that. And all they do is just these companies, all they do is just cash out because they have it in their budget to, just cash this person out, give them 100,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, whatever, and let them go about their business. So that money's already sitting there. It's in their budget. And the upper level management know that, hey, somebody's going to screw up at some point. They know these guys are going to, get some type of sexual harassment. And they know what goes on in these offices. They're not stupid. So they anticipate that somebody's going to do something stupid. One of the supervisors or the management is going to smash some woman, and she's going to get all emotional, and somebody's going to have an affair with somebody. They already know. They know what time it is. I worked with women at Walmart. It wasn't a scared experience. They enjoyed the charisma vibe I give off. Funny enough, my coworker ratted me out. Yeah, this is why King, this is why I don't tell or try not to let it known that I'm interested or campaigning for any woman in the building. That's the reason why. See, if I'm in the building working around women, my job is to act like I don't want none. I ain't interested in no woman. That's my job. That's how I come across. Like I ain't interested. And that ain't the case, but I'm just telling that's how I get down. That's how I roll. Now, if you go talking to your buddies at work, your coworkers at work, other women at work, they're going to tell somebody that you're interested in somebody. They're going to tell somebody. Or if you make it known, they're going to tell somebody. That's going to happen. Guaranteed. It is against the rules to record, but people do it anyway. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened at work, man. But these companies anticipate that something's going to happen like that. That's why a lot of companies now, they're not against fraternization or co-workers dating now. They're not against it. Back in the day, companies were against it. But not a lot of companies are starting to get away from that now because they know it makes things complicated. Because if you tell, it's human nature. If you tell somebody they can't do something, they're gonna try it. The opposite usually happens, Yeah. That's usually what happens. And you got a lot of haters at these jobs too. A lot of these guys are haters. A lot of these guys think like this. They don't understand why you can walk in a room with charm and charisma and still get the girl, even though the community that you're connected to has disenfranchised you and the group you're associated with. So you're like, what? The women still want to be with him. And you know, come on, man. And I'm over here struggling. My wife is threatening to leave me. And that's what a lot of guys think like this. You might think this is far-fetched. It's real. It's real out here. This is why you should not, when you go up in there, you do your job. Look, if you want to get with a girl, you get her phone number whenever you can. But get it on the low. Don't make, I'm telling you, that's the best way to handle it. Because if you make it known that, hey, you're interested in dating Kelly, Elizabeth, Amy, Nancy, I'm telling you, it just doesn't, probably won't go well. People talk on these jobs. You're better off getting her phone number and call her outside of work. For real. Whatever you want to do, smash, date, get her phone number, and talk to her outside of work. Like meeting it for lunch, going to the cafeteria for lunch, y'all walking outside, y'all getting the same car, going to lunch together. No, don't do it. Because the co-worker is going to see you with her. Y'all at Wendy's doing lunch, just you and her. You're just asking for it. The word is going to get back to the supervisor or the manager. Hey, Kelly's dating that black guy, or the new guy. That type of talk. I'm telling you, I've seen this on numerous occasions. The same apartment complex. Well, that's not so bad. That there's no politics in your complex. It's politics on the job. Now, some people will say, hey, if she stay next door, that's too close. Well, yeah, okay, I get that. But it's not wrong with getting to know your neighbor. It's not wrong with it. Now, today, people don't know their neighbor. They don't know who they stay by. But there's a lot of politics on these jobs, man. The lady at work who had never spoken to me heard about an incident I had with a snake. What? And decided to come talk to me about it. And she know I don't talk to her. There's plenty of people like that. I said, never mess with some at work, period. Yeah, I mean, I say that too. Never, just don't date nobody at work. However, if you're gonna do it, this is how you do it. Keep that thing on the low. I've done it. I've done both. I've bagged women. I got women at work. I campaigned for them at work. I got the numbers at work. And then some jobs where I didn't date nobody at work. So I've done both, But if you're going to do it, I'm telling you, you got to keep that thing on the low. And people can think what they want to think, but they can't prove it. They can't prove that you smashing the girl. They can't prove that you smashing Nancy. or Michelle. They can't prove it. They can think what they want to think. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Yeah, I actually never. It could happen in apartments or the next door. It's a possibility, but I never had problems in the with any neighbors. Really. So I don't know. On the job is nothing but yeah, it's a bunch of politics on the job. It's politics. There's so much politics on the job, man. You can't even begin to think about some of this nonsense. This craziness that people have in their minds. It's stuff that happens on the job. It's like people way of thinking is so out there. It's like, are you serious? People actually think like this? They do. You know, this stuff, the politics is deep on the job, man. Really. And the thing is, a lot of these people, they know how to play politics on the job. That's the thing. Much better than me and you. These people have been doing this stuff 10, 20, 30 years on these jobs, just playing politics. So if you get Gucci and you don't hit it right, she may still tell her that working dick is trash. But you feel some kind. Yeah, if you don't hit it right, yeah, that's true. You know, you better hit it right. That's all right. On the job, it's usually hit or miss. That's usually how it goes on the job. You know, because you got to realize on the job, a lot of these women are not being fulfilled anyway. They're not. They're missing something for the most part. Not all women, but there's a lot of women. A large percentage of these women, they're not being fulfilled in some type of way. So just a little bit of tension will do for most of these women. Majority of these women are married. They're probably married for a long time. Stress, bored. The guy at the house ain't really giving them no attention for numerous reasons. He ain't attracting her no more. Maybe she picked up weight. Uh, maybe he just got tired of her. You just never know. Or maybe he got turned off. You just never know. So one of the easiest places to get some action is at work. Really. The easiest place to get some action is at work. Because you're around these people all the time. So it's only a matter of time before some type of attraction is going to happen. It's just a natural occurrence. Really. I mean, you can't help it. It's like you're around this person 40 hours a week, at least 30, 40 hours a week, at least. Man, good book to write would be to teach your kids the real deal in the world and not That bullshit they learn in school. Well, I don't really know. I wouldn't really know what to write about as far as teaching kids. Really, I don't have kids yet, so I wouldn't really know what to. I mean, I would know some things, but as far as in a book format, I wouldn't really know where to start from. First thing is teach a kid that has nothing to do with right and wrong. Yeah, that's true. It's not about right and wrong out here. It's about good and evil. That's what it's about, really. I know this sounds crazy, but have you ever had a friend date a chick so ugly that you stopped talking to him for a bit to try to figure out what's wrong with him? Now I didn't stop talking to him, but that thought did cross my mind. You know, I didn't stop talking to him though. You know, that happened one time. Years ago, I worked at a job and I was talking to a coworker who told me you can get this pussy when you want. Just don't tell no one at work. I said, okay, so I wasn't listening. Well, yeah, you got to keep your mouth closed. That's why a lot of women don't want to take the leap with some guys. They think the guy's going to run his mouth. Getting with a coworker is risky. It is. Yeah, it is risky. That's why I say don't do it. Especially if you need your job. But if you're gonna do it, this is how you do it. Keep that thing on the down low. You got to be very clever how you go about doing it too. You can't be so obvious. You can't be walking over to the desk, asking her, "Hey, let's go to lunch together." No, no, don't ask her to go to lunch. No, can't walk over to the desk. Hey, got your, you got your, you all over her back. No, no, you rubbing her shoulders. Hey, no, see some guys get carried away. That's why you got to like these people have company outings. You have whole departments that do stuff together today. That's where it goes down at. They have parties and Christmas parties and stuff like that. But that's where it goes down at, boy. Or sometimes people will go out of town where the manager will have like a secretary or assistant. Oh yeah, it goes down in, boy. When the manager go out of town, he have an assistant. They stay in the same hotel room, and they're tearing it up, boy. What up, G Star? Once you pipe them down at the job, all that sneaking around goes away. The woman, like hell, people think that's everybody. Yeah. Well, that's why you got to be careful. You got to know what woman to get down with. Like old times, you got to know what woman that is gonna keep her mouth shut. You got to kind of test them out. You got to kind of like, hey, you what? A woman that talks a lot, she's gonna run her mouth. She always blah 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 blah. If she talking a lot at work, you know she's gonna talk. She's gonna tell it. We got a lesbo chick that tries to hug all the chicks at work every day. She look like what she? Oh, she a lesbian. She do what she want to. Who cares? But that ain't my style. I'm not hugging nobody at work. I'm not hugging nobody at work. You know, they do. I don't know, Tesla need to work chicks. All they thinking about is hitting that. Well, that's why they get caught up at work, because they're not really on it like that. That's the problem. They want to put everything out there. They don't think anything wrong with it. They think everything is not personal. That's a lie. Everything is always personal. They say they're cool with keeping it down low in the beginning until you hit it right. Then they want everybody to know you. Right. Well, some women are like that. But then again, some women ain't like that. There's some women that do keep their mouth shut. It depends on how you go about doing it, though. It really depends. Depends on what type of guy you are, too. It really depends on what type of guy you are. It's a combination of things. It depends on the job environment. Really. Like the video. Yeah. It really depends, man. Yeah. If you like this video, man, go check out my Patreon. My Patreon, I really go deep. Deep. We got a situation going on right now where this guy let this chick have him. Man, guys give women money all the time. That's nothing new about that. Me and her would make plans all the time. Like, meet up somewhere. Yeah. A lot of times you got to know what the woman wants. You got to know what she's looking for at work. A lot of times they just want to smash. And you can't smash all the time. That's the mistake that a lot of guys make. If you hit it all the time, she's going to want more. She's going to see you more. Hit it every once in a while, maybe twice a month. Twice a month. But you want to hit it every week, 2 times a week. No, that's too much. Now, if you hit it twice a week, now she's going to want to see more of you. She's going to require more of your time. That's what a lot of guys don't understand. Once, twice a month. That's cool. Every once in a while. That's if you hit it more, you hit it twice a week, she gonna change up on you. You know. And some guys will say, "Hey, how long you been knowing that?" Well, no, how long you been hitting it? Oh, I've been hitting it for 6 months. Well, how often? Twice a week. Twice a week for 6 months? My God, that's too much. No wonder why she's all emotional and wants to see you more and more. God. You talking to experienced to unexperienced people, they're gonna fail. Well, hopefully they won't fail. I've turned down coochie because I've seen women who talk their business and everyone else. I wouldn't go there. Hey, if you sit down and listen to some women, just listen to what they say around people. That's going to tell you a lot right there. So don't think you're special just because, hey, like, hey, man, she ain't gonna talk our business. If she's talking her own business or somebody else's business, she gonna talk yours if you get with her. So don't think you're special. I turn down the coochie when I sense corrupt energy. I'm good off that. Yeah, and it depends on our energy. You got to feel a lot of these women out. Most women don't have good energy that I meet. Most of them don't. Very few. It's rare, really. Let me tell you how rare it is. It's so rare that I meet women with good energy. When it happens, I'll be like, man, I'd like to meet her husband. Man, I'd like to hit that one good time. That's how rare it is. If she want to give you that coach daily, how you go about putting a stop to that if you're not willing to go there with her all the time about well, a lot of mistake a lot of guys make is they cut the girl off like a bad habit. It was like cut her off. I just say, hey, it's over. You can't do it like that. If you cut the woman off like that, then she gonna spaz out on you. And that's when she gonna cause you trouble and call your house and come to your house unannounced. You gotta maintain the communication at all times. Because if you cut her off like that, she's gonna think that you just use her and made a fool out of her. That's where that comes from. You don't have to stop talking to her. You can still be cordial. But a lot of this is going to vary from woman to woman because every woman is not the same. Every woman is raised different, had a different experience before you met her. She maybe got some type of baggage. It depends on how old she is. I mean, if she's an older girl, she's in the 30s, you can't handle the same woman in the 30s versus being a woman that's in the 20s. A woman in the 20s is kind of like she's still learning. She's probably still trying to find herself. She's probably more open to new experience with you or with somebody. A woman that's in the 30s, she got baggage. And she probably still ain't found herself yet. But she got baggage. The woman that's in the 20s, we ain't really got baggage like that. Unless she got kids. But if she ain't got no kids, she ain't really got baggage like that in the 20s. Not really. Yeah, they might have met a couple that were bad apples along the way or whatever. And that's a good thing. But it ain't really that big of a deal. So a younger girl in the 20s, she's much more open to listen. Take your, follow your leadership. That white lady, like that white lady years ago on TV crying, trying to sue that dude, says he stole her heart. Well, white women are always crying. You got to do like the end of Iceberg Slim book. Man, I haven't finished reading the book yet. Shit. I haven't finished reading it yet, man. That coochie dry, you sticking around like blue, or you out of here. No, I don't do the dry cooch. I'm out. I'm sorry. I can't do that. A flat butt and dry cooch, departed. I'm out. I would get tired of the cooch twice every day, 6 months. I would get bored. Well, yeah, I think that would get I don't know if I would get tired, but the routine thing is not the best thing for me personally. That's the way you gotta catch them at 8 or 9, like the Catholic priest do. Oh boy. Size 16, Catholic 18, she already seasoned stripper. Yeah, yeah. Hey man, it's been real. I'm about to roll out of here, man. Get me something to eat and take it easy for the rest of the night. So, hey, any questions, any concerns? Go get the book, Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Check out a Patreon. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.